Good evening, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy with Channel 6. This is the 8 o'clock news. Tonight's stories begin with the passing of the city's dearest pet seal. At 6 o'clock this morning, Otto the dancing seal had a heart attack while in the water at the San Diego Zoo. He collapsed quite quickly while submerged, and unfortunately, paramedics could not get there quick enough to save the poor bugger. He will be dearly missed. Now let's turn to our reporter in the field, Hayden Fantana, with tonight's breaking news and top story about the upcoming election and the youth. Hayden?
Thanks, Ron. Sorry to hear about your pet seal, Otto. On to more important news, though. In the upcoming several months, the city and the nation will be voting for not only the Republican nomination, but also the presidency. The topic this year on many people's minds will be the outcome of the youth vote, a problem in the past elections that has worried the nation. And now, Ron Burgundy in the station will be showing you the graphs and stats to prove what I am saying.
Thanks, Hayden. Here we have three graphs taken for citizens between the ages of 18 and 24. This graph shows most of the majority of the youth believe that this country is going in the wrong direction, which may tie into political efficacy and how much they trust the government. The graph we have below explains all of the reasons why the youth are not voting. Several of them include out of town, not interested, other reasons, forgot to vote, or too busy. For me, it would be the death of Otto. In this final graph, we see voter turnout by age. The bottom two are 18 to 24 and 18 to 29, Hayden. The top two are 25 and older and 30 years of age and older citizens. As we can see, these differ by almost 14%, right around 14-15%. That is a huge number. And over the past couple of elections, the voter turnout between the ages of 30 and the youth, that difference has been on average about 28%. Back to you, Hayden.
Excuse me, young fella. Hi, I was wondering if I could speak with you about the issues on youth voting.
Wait till I get my McTriple cheeseburger with pickles and a chocolate shake.
No, this will only take a minute. Come. What's your name, sir?
Will?
I'm Hayden Fantana from the Channel 6 News, and we are talking about the issues of youth voting. Have you participated in the Republican primary yet? You know your vote counts.
Nah, screw elections. I'm too busy.
But your votes count. You know that, right? You get to decide which candidate you want to lead America. Does that not mean anything to you?
Nah, I really don't care.
So you're saying you're lazy, and you'd rather stuff your face with Mickey D's than participate in an election?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Go get your Mickey Donalds. Folks, this is a major problem we as a country face. You have seen the graphs and the stats that prove this, but now I've shown you a young citizen who chose to eat McDonald's instead of casting his vote. What have we come to as a country? This is wrong. Back to you, Ron.
Ron, we're live.
Shit, Ron. I'm Ron. This is just terrible. Poor kid. Back to you, Aiden.
Thanks, Ron. Otto's in seal heaven right now. I just know it. I'm here with Sally from Boston. She has no intention on voting because she believes that even if she casts her vote, nothing will change in the government. Sally, why do you feel this way?
Well, honestly, I just think that the government robs us of our powers and that when I vote, it doesn't really make a difference.
So are you talking about political efficacy?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you can really tell that uneducation and unawareness really corrupts the youth in their voting. For a quick recap of this Channel 6 broadcast, I would just like to say that the problem with youth voting is serious. And we as a country must do everything we can to get young individuals to vote. We can encourage our youth through media, like we just did in this short segment. The youth need to be educated about our government and the civic duty each citizen has to vote, as well as the important each vote is. Americans have strong pride in our country, and we must impose that pride onto our youth. We as citizens are lucky to be born with the right to vote, and we should not abuse that right. This is Hayden Fantana, closing out our 8 o'clock news. Thank you for listening.